The year is 2026, and beneath the waves of the East China Sea, a silent transformation is unfolding. South Korea's newest generation of submarines has quietly entered service, and they are unlike anything the world has seen before. This isn't just an evolution of naval engineering, it's a bold declaration of technological supremacy in underwater warfare. Designed with precision, armed with cutting-edge weapon systems, and shielded by stealth capabilities rivaling any navy in the world, South Korea's submarines are now rewriting the rules of maritime defense. In today's video, we'll take you deep inside this formidable war machine, its propulsion, its firepower, and the strategic message it sends to both allies and adversaries. Let's begin by understanding the broader context. South Korea, surrounded by powerful neighbors like China, Japan, and North Korea, has long invested in a credible and modern navy. But with the increasing threat of underwater incursions, surveillance missions, and the growing dominance of Chinese naval operations in the region, Seoul has pivoted to a powerful deterrent, the submarine force. And in 2026, that force got its most dramatic upgrade yet. We're talking about the KSS-III Batch 2 submarine, also known by its strategic nickname, Silent Dragon. At nearly 90 meters long and weighing over 4,000 tons submerged, the Silent Dragon is a powerhouse beneath the surface. Its design began years earlier, under the ambitious Korean submarine development program, but the 2026 variant is a whole different beast. This submarine is the first in South Korea's arsenal capable of launching ballistic and cruise missiles, making it not just a defensive platform, but a strategic offensive weapon. At the heart of this beast is its advanced air-independent propulsion (AIP) system. Traditional diesel-electric submarines need to surface or snorkel regularly to recharge their batteries, making them vulnerable to detection. But with AIP, the Silent Dragon can remain submerged for up to 3 weeks without surfacing, evading satellites, drones, and even sonar buoys. This extended underwater endurance is a game changer for South Korea. It means the submarine can patrol vast areas of the Pacific undetected, from the Yellow Sea to the Philippine Sea, conducting surveillance, reconnaissance, and strike missions with near-total stealth. Let's talk about weapons. This 2026 KSS-III submarine carries 6 vertical launch systems, VLS, designed to fire the Hyunma-44. A submarine-launched ballistic missile with a range exceeding 3,000 kilometers. It also supports the Keen-Ryong land attack cruise missile, capable of precision strikes against land-based targets. But what's more remarkable is the integration of AI-powered targeting systems. In real time, the Silent Dragon can detect, classify, and prioritize threats using onboard machine learning algorithms. This enables the submarine to respond faster and more efficiently than ever before, reducing human error, shortening reaction time, and increasing mission success rates. Inside the control center, the crew operates using a digital interface inspired by aviation cockpits. Gone are the mechanical levers and analog dials of the past. Everything is touchscreen enabled, with voice command capabilities and a centralized data fusion network linking sonar, radar, and weapons control systems. The sonar suite itself is among the most advanced in Asia. Using low-frequency towed arrays, flank arrays, and bow-mounted sonar, it can detect and track enemy submarines or surface ships from dozens of kilometers away. What's more, the system uses active noise cancellation to reduce the vessel's acoustic signature, making it nearly invisible to adversary sensors. The hull design features anechoic coatings, rubber tiles that absorb sonar pulses, and a pump jet propulsion system that reduces cavitation noise. Combined, these make the Silent Dragon one of the quietest submarines in the world, possibly even rivaling Japan's Sky class and Sweden's A-26 Blekinge. In terms of crew comfort and automation, the 2026 variant features a modular living system. The 40 crew members on board benefit from smart air filtration, climate-controlled sleeping quarters, ergonomic stations, and even recreational spaces, all vital for long-duration underwater missions. One of the most talked about upgrades is the combat data link system that connects the submarine with surface fleets, command centers, and surveillance drones. This real-time link enables coordinated strikes, synchronized surveillance, and dynamic retargeting even while submerged. But perhaps the most secretive feature of the new submarine is its rumored UUV, unmanned underwater vehicle, launch bay. While South Korea hasn't officially confirmed this, leaked images and military insiders suggest that the Silent Dragon can deploy miniature underwater drones for reconnaissance, sabotage, or mine detection. This development hints at a broader trend at the underwater drone warfare revolution. And South Korea is clearly preparing to lead in this space. So how does the 2026 KSS-III submarine compare globally? Against Japan's Sky class, South Korea offers better offensive missile capabilities. Against China's Type 039B, the Silent Dragon enjoys superior stealth and Western-aligned electronics. And compared to Russia's Kilo class, South Korea's sub is more modern, quieter, and significantly better at integrating with US and NATO maritime forces. This brings us to the question of geopolitics. With tensions rising in the Taiwan Strait, the South China Sea, and the Korean Peninsula, the 2026 submarine sends a clear message: South Korea is ready. It's no longer just a passive US ally, it's an independent naval power capable of deterring regional threats and projecting strength beneath the waves. Moreover, by 2026, South Korea has begun export talks with Southeast Asian nations, possibly supplying modified variants of the KSS-III to partners like Indonesia and the Philippines. This could reshape the underwater balance of power in Asia, where submarine fleets are increasingly becoming the linchpin of deterrence. And the economic side of this can't be ignored. The Korea Shipbuilding Offshore Engineering (KSO) Group, which helped develop this submarine, has now become a global player in defense shipbuilding. The Silent Dragon isn't just a weapon, it's a symbol of South Korea's industrial and technological rise. Let's not forget the collaboration angle. The 2026 variant includes several U.S.-made subsystems, including sonar processors, control software, and fire control computers, but Seoul has also developed independent alternatives for future models, reducing foreign dependency. In fact, the Ministry of Defense has already announced plans for the KSS-IV, a fully nuclear-powered submarine to be developed by 2030. If completed, it would put South Korea in a league shared only by global naval giants like the US, China, Russia, the UK, and France. Back to the present. How does this affect the average citizen in South Korea? First, the submarine plays a direct role in national defense, protecting sea lanes vital to trade, securing offshore energy platforms, and defending against undersea incursions from the north. Second, It boosts South Korea's defense industry jobs, technological know-how, and regional prestige. In a world where naval strength increasingly determines global relevance, South Korea is carving out a powerful, high-tech presence in the deep. There's also a cultural pride element here. The 2026 submarine has been featured in documentaries, animated simulations, and even inspired content in games and entertainment. It's no longer just a war machine, it's a national icon. Now, let's talk about challenges. Maintaining such a complex platform requires enormous funding, crew training, and infrastructure. South Korea has invested in new dry docks, simulation centers, and AI-based maintenance programs to keep its fleet mission-ready. But as with all advanced systems, the margin for error is small, and the stakes are high. Furthermore, South Korea must navigate the diplomatic risks of fielding a missile-capable submarine fleet. While it serves as a deterrent, it may also provoke arms races in the region, particularly with North Korea, which is actively pursuing its own underwater missile platforms. Still, in a volatile region where deterrence can mean the difference between peace and provocation, the 2026 submarine gives South Korea a clear strategic edge. So, what does the future hold? With advancements in battery tech, AI navigation, and quantum communication on the horizon, the submarines of 2030 and beyond will be even more silent, smart, and survivable. And South Korea, with its KSS-III program now in full swing, is perfectly positioned to be a leader in that future. In conclusion, the 2026 South Korean submarine isn't just a technical marvel, it's a floating fortress, a symbol of strategic independence, and a silent sentinel guarding one of the most contested maritime zones on Earth. If you're passionate about military technology, naval power, and defense innovation, this is one story you'll want to watch unfold. Stay tuned as we continue to bring you the most mind-blowing updates from the world of military tech right here on Latest Car Update.